It's been hailed as a force for good, bringing together long-lost friends, facilitating community, even organising global Christian worship. But there's a darker side to Facebook and its 400 million followers, because while most use the site to link up with friends, there's an increasing number of serious criminals online looking for vulnerable individuals, particularly children. And the evidence of their activities, well, it's beginning to mount, from bullying to sexual assaults, even murder, as Nick Watt now reports.
This is where they found Ashley Hall's body. Her arms were bound, duct tape covered her mouth. This shy 17-year-old girl had been raped and murdered by someone she met on Facebook.
If you're an overweight girl who lives in England and doesn't have someone to love her, you will look for that. And you will grab at that, and the predators know that.
Peter Chapman, a 33-year-old convicted rapist, was arrested next day on an unrelated charge. He confessed to Ashley's murder.
Right, do you remember what you said to me in the cell?
I killed somebody last night. I need to tell somebody from CID where the body is.
Chapman had posed online as a handsome teenage boy, had befriended Ashley on Facebook and other sites, sent her flattering messages, arranged to meet. "My dad's on his way, babe," he told her by SMS. "He's here, babe," replied Ashley. Chapman raped and suffocated her in his car, then dumped her body in a field. The famously opinionated British press called for action. Britain's Child Exploitation and Online Protection Centre, or CEOPS, claimed very publicly that in just the first quarter of this year it received 253 complaints about Facebook. 39% of them suspected cases of kids being groomed online by pedophiles. Last December, the world's most popular social network site created a global safety advisory board to tackle such issues as online stalking and cyberbullying among its 400 million users. Serious crimes are rare, but when they happen, capture headlines. In January, Phoebe Prince killed herself after allegedly suffering relentless online attacks from other students at her Massachusetts high school.
Anthony Stansel goes to court to face charges that carry a sentence of 300 years in prison.
In February, a Wisconsin teenager was sentenced to 15 years in prison for posing as a girl on Facebook, tricking male classmates into sending him nude photos of themselves, then blackmailing them to have sex with him.
The smiling face of Vanessa George.
Last year, a British nursery worker pled guilty to photographing horrific acts of abuse she carried out on children in her care. She would send the images to a man and woman she had met on Facebook and other social networking sites. Facebook has just launched a redesigned what they call Safety Centre. Now, I'm on my Facebook profile here, and I've got to admit, it's not the easiest thing to find. You've got to go all the way down to the bottom right, click Help Center, which takes you to another page with various options. Then on the far left, you click Safety, which takes you again. Here we are, welcome to the Safety Center. Then one more click on Safety for Teens, which takes us into the advice page. Now, what British officials are asking Facebook to do is to put on every single page what they call a panic button. They want all of Britain's 23 million Facebook users to see this button, which can take them directly to advice similar to that now offered by Facebook, and also to contacts for local law enforcement. For kids, a safety net. For predators, perhaps a deterrent. Facebook said no.
We asked Facebook to take the button in the same way as Bebo and AOL, MSN and others had, and put it in their environment so that children could report to us when they were afraid in the online environment. They chose not to do that.
Ashley Hall's mother echoes that demand.
All the other sites have got it on, so why hasn't Facebook got it on?
Advice offered through the CEOPS button for kids includes, if someone online says something inappropriate, it is important for you to tell an adult you trust or report directly to us. It is vital that you stop the chat with them immediately. And their rule number one for a parent, if you understand the internet and understand what the risks are, there are a number of things you can do that will make your child safer online. Facebook wouldn't give us an interview, but emailed this statement. Facebook is a leader in online safety. Our experience affirms there is no single answer or silver bullet that makes the internet or Facebook safer.
Bottom line, it's making sure that the information users need to keep themselves safe is there and that they know when to reach out to law enforcement and get help.
Pari Aftab is an internet safety expert and advisor to Facebook. She believes Facebook is doing all it can. The rest, she says, is up to us and is, I suppose, offline.
It's not a matter of buttons or even internet safety information. We need to make sure that young people engage the most important filter we have, this one, the one between their ears.
The police who investigated Ashley Hall's murder agree.
Our message is do not meet people that you've only met on social networking sites. But I'm also a realist. I know that people will still go on and do that. So there's preventative messages that you need to listen to. And that is, if you're going to meet someone, tell someone where you're going to meet them. Tell them who you're going to meet. And only meet them in very, very public places.
Sadly, an online panic button probably wouldn't have saved Ashley Hall. She didn't think she was in danger. She thought she was in love. I'm Nick Watt for Nightline in London.
The dangers of Facebook. Our thanks to Nick Watt.